Hi, I'm Liz Nead, wife, mother, inspirational speaker, radio host, life coach, and do-it-yourselfer. I started a TV show so I could help women grow, learn, and be inspired.
You'll learn about relationships, great things to see and do, easy do-it-yourself projects, on-the-street interviews, and how to become a better you.
It's Nead Inspiration at 11 o'clock on Sundays, right here on KCWI.
What are these tools?
Oh,
You can't get it wrong, I promise.
okay. Like, is it a specific kind of tool you're saying?
Whatever you think it is.
Wrench? Pliers?
Somewhere between a wrench and a plier. A cross between a wrench and a plier. I don't know.
We are here with Larry Lyon, owner of Mr. Fix-It, and he is going to demystify these tools because clearly us women don't know what the names of all of these are. I know this is a hammer and this is a screwdriver, but what else do I actually need in my toolbox?
Well, first of all, Liz, I'm going to suggest that you replace your old hammer with a new cordless drill.
You actually can replace it.
You can. Really, most of the tools, most of the things you're going to be installing are going to be installed with screws. You're going to be using the cordless drill, for most women, to install a picture.
So how many filters would I need in a year if I bought this one?
This one here, you're probably going to replace every month or two for
Okay.
a couple dollars. And as opposed to using the $15 filters every month or two, you know, that adds up very fast. It really depends on if you have allergies or asthma. We want to make sure if you do go to a better filter like this, they have what's called a MERV rating. And you want to be at least a MERV 8.
rating.
Yes, it's a fancy
Okay.
term. And it's like a miles per gallon rating on a car, but it's the amount of dirt and stuff that it'll collect.
Nice, that's a nice bead, about 1/4 inch wide, perhaps a little bit less, depending on the size of the gap. Wow, you are a pro. Look at that.
How's that?
That's excellent.
Okay.
Now what I want you to do is take your finger, and if you need to wet your finger beforehand, you can, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
Lay your finger down on the bead, and then just gently force it into the gap, and it'll cause what we call a fillet.
Okay. How's
Okay,
that?
that's excellent. A P-trap is a very simple device that keeps sewer gas from coming back up into your sink and stinking up your house.
Okay.
It's filled with water, and it's often the source of the plug. So what I want to do now is show you how to remove your P-trap, drain the water out of it, remove the obstruction, and then reassemble it.
Okay, let's get started.
All right.
You have something else that I think is, I thought you were saying hot dog,
No,
but you're
no.
not. You said banana dog.
You got that right, yeah.
So tell me what's in this concoction.
So this again is a super simple. We're going to begin with a tortilla shell. Okay, I like the La Tortilla. See that? Fast by tongue.
Yeah.
I like the La Tortilla because it's high in fiber. It's also a nice size. And it's got protein in there as well. So we're going to use the tortilla.
Okay.
Peanut butter, my favorite food in the whole wide world. Okay.
And all kids love peanut butter too. So.
And you got good fats and protein in there as well. We're going to put some agave nectar in there to kind of help things stick together. Replacement for honey, either or would be fine.
Agave nectar.
Agave nectar.
Okay.
This comes from like a little cactus, so it's
Really? I have to look at
considered
that.
natural. You know, honey comes from bees. This comes from a plant. So
Okay.
one of the things that they talk about this is that it's a lower glycemic index, so we don't have the high blood sugar rises.
But already you're on the right track.
Absolutely.
I'm liking this so
Okay.
far.
All right, and then sunflower seeds. We can sprinkle that in for a little crunch and a little more nutritional value.
And all of this is going around a banana.
You got
Correct?
it. Oh yeah, we gotta forget
The banana
the
dog.
main part, the banana dog. Okay, so again, super simple. We're gonna get out our tortilla. We're gonna spread it with peanut butter.
Why don't you make me
wanna
work?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, put me to work.
Absolutely.
So I'm
just
spreading.
spread it across there. Yep.
Is there an advised amount?
There is an official recipe somewhere, but why bother? You know what I mean?
I love it.
Who's gonna look at a
Banana dog.
recipe when you're trying to
Really? And you
run
should
around in
know.
the morning? No.
Okay.
All right, so then we're just gonna, we're going to just put a little agave nectar again, or the honey. Again, that's something you can tailor as much as you want.
Good.
These sunflower seeds, remember our nuts and seeds are good sources of protein as well as good fats.
Okay.
So you get some heart health. And the calories in this are going to sustain you for the breakfast. You're not going to be hungry in an hour. And then we just lay our lovely little banana in there.
And then roll it up. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Then you could, I mean, if you had to run out the door, you take it and you go.
Look at that. And it's not messy.
It's not
I mean,
messy.
it's a whole bunch of messy things,
Yes,
but all wrapped up
up.
in it. Look, it is an on-the-go thing.
So, or you could cut it up. You know, it could be like little finger appetizers. This would be very kid-friendly. So
I think my whole family's going to like this one.
Yeah. Do you want to cut it up
I
and
really,
give it a bite?
of course you know what I'm going to say now. I really want to eat this.
Do you want me to, should we cut it?
I don't know.
Maintain this for, again, 15 to 30 seconds.
Good grief.
I know.
Okay.
Well,
so these are simple exercises and they really work because it's uncomfortable.
There you go.
Okay.
The whole no pain, no gain. You know,
All right, let's do
play.
one more.
Okay. Well, basically what we've covered so far is your transverse abdominis. That just means front of your abs.
Sure.
Right now we're going to work on your lower back, basically anywhere from, well, basically the base of your neck all the way down to your lower back. You know, a common postural dysfunction with most
terrible
people
posture, so
is basically a
good.
rounding of the shoulders forward. So
Right.
drawing back obviously
Yep.
improves height. You know, you see the old
Yes.
hunched over old
Yes.
person. Well, that's not because they're old. It's because they've gone so long without strengthening up their rhomboids that's just a common muscle that they literally start slumping over. It's them being lazy. Okay, so not that all people are lazy.
This is hard to do, just this. I've found in my life that I create toxic relationships by being passive.
Yes.
So if I had just started the relationship where the other person was, feeling free to explain who I am and what I think, then I wouldn't feel so angry later or resentful that I don't get to say anything and they do. So there's another side of it.
Correct.
You know, the bully, you know, what we would categorize as the bully isn't always the problem.
Correct.
So
If I'm allowing somebody to bully me by not speaking up, then I am participating in that process even though I don't really want to. That doesn't excuse the bullying behavior by any means.
But you're looking at yourself,
But
and
I
that's
have
a
to see my
total
part.
light bulb moment for me, because I think, oh, you know, I always think
It's always
that
somebody
person's
else's fault.
being mean,
Yes.
and they should know not to be mean to me,
Right.
because I am stuffing my feelings. Why aren't they stuffing theirs?
Because
So,
that's not what they do.
right.
And they need to learn to be less aggressive.
Go ahead and put your hands out in front, nice and relaxed. Molly, you're gonna pick on a same side grab. So you're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna grab her left wrist, just like that. So you notice the thumb's on the inside of your wrist. What we're gonna do is open your hand, which widens the wrist, makes it a little easier to get away. Bend at the elbow so you have that hinge, and then you're just gonna step and turn your body away. So your right leg's gonna step back
this way
and turn, right.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
Once
So
she
you
grabs
grab?
on, you're gonna open the hand number one, step,
And then turn.
and pivot, right. Now, number one rule in this one is we need to get away and we need to stay away. So at the time that we do that wrist escape,
we run.
We wanna make sure we back up, get a safe distance, and then when you're in the distance enough to run, do that, okay?
Okay.
So go ahead and do it one more time. So my hands are out here. She's gonna grab on that same side. And open, boom, turning away.
you
Good.
tried that
Then in
time.
the elbow. Right, and you know, there's always gonna be somebody bigger and stronger, but a lot of people aren't expecting you to try and get away.
Sure.
Okay, so Molly, let's give you a try this time.
Okay.
So you're gonna go ahead and take your left hand, grab her right side.
Okay.
Right on the wrist there. Yep, and you're gonna open the hand, bend the elbow, step back, and turn, right.
Okay, I let you go that time. So,
So
let's
you
try
want
one
to
more
think
time.
about taking your hand and pulling it to your opposite shoulder. So you're going to pull this hand right across.
And
Good.
twist, I think.
Yep, twist that body
Okay,
across.
I'm attacking you.
Step back on this side and twist, just like
It's hard
that.
to grab.
You can't hold.
Yeah.
I know, it really works.
Let's talk about entrances into our home. Let's start there.
Okay.
What are some suggestions that you have with the garage door?
Well, with the garage door, what we always try and educate people on is if you're not in visual sight of your garage, your overhead garage door should be down.
So no quick running over out to the grocery store and back.
People do it quite frequently, but you've got to understand how many people pass by your home or have the potential to pass by your home during that quick little time. And it's those times that give people an opportunity, if they so choose, to take advantage of you and either